What's going on, everyone? We are back again. We got another Netflix anime we need to talk about. We need to talk about Twilight of the Gods. Wow, man. Created by Zack Snyder, among others, for a Netflix series of Norse mythology. This was a very interesting series. I will say this also. Netflix has a thing of adult animated shows. This was very adult animated. I'm gonna say that now. Um, but this show was amazing. I love Norse mythology. I felt like a lot of this was inspired not only from, I would say, the Thor movies, but also Vikings and among others. So the entirety of this story is based around two main characters, Sigurd as well as Leif. Leif is a Viking prince, almost king, who meets Sigurd, who is a warrior of the giant race. She's half giant, half mortal, and she meets Sigurd. They fall in love after the battlefield. She has him wanting to go meet her family of the land of the giants, and when they are about ready to get married, things take a turn for the worse where Thor shows up and he's looking for Loki because Loki is about ready close to starting Ragnarok, where one child is going to be battling Thor, the Sea Serpent, which again, I couldn't remember if that was Loki's child or not. I know the wolf was. So we do see where he was chained and how his daughter was, thrown into hell because that was her name. The other one was a Sea Serpent where she got with Thor as well. And Sigurd loses her entire family to Thor and goes on this blood revenge hunt with her fiance, almost husband, Leif, and enlists the help of friends and foes and possible allies to be able to battle the gods because she wants blood. She wants to go against Thor and take his head. And she does almost very close by gathering the Vanir gods, by gathering a couple shield maidens, a witch, a wolf creature, as well as many other cursed objects as well, and going on this journey of getting justice and revenge for her family. And Leif was this amazing warrior as well, who he was a bloodthirsty, king, and he calmed down after getting with Sigurd, but then she needs that man again to be that bloodthirsty hunter, and now he can't do it, and then he has to go back to become this person. And we also see from Loki's perspective of he's wanting to use Sigurd so because of what happened, and so that way he can prevent Ragnarok and not lose his children. This story takes a lot of turns, not only in Norse mythology, but also in the legendary story of Ragnarok, and we get to see between Thor, between Balder, between Loki, and even Odin as well. We did see Hera in here, and in all honesty, I was not a very big fan of Hera's design. I felt like they could have just been a little bit better with her design, but then using her saying that she was, of course, from the Vanir gods did make some sense, so I understand the reason why they did what they did. Artistically, the animation was gorgeous. The way they did the animation was very beautiful. I was very invested with the way that they portrayed the characters, the story, the action, among other things. That was like, wow, I can't believe they actually put this in this series. Was a little shocking, but again, we're talking about Norse mythology, where again, they were very active. I'm just going to say that. I'm going to try to keep it as low PG as I can. And again, I'm not a very big Zack Snyder fan. But I do give credit to where credit's due, to where I enjoyed the series. And especially at the ending, where they leave you on a big cliffhanger, is there going to be a season 2? Which I'm praying that there will be, because, of course, with Sigurd leading an army on Asgard, is there going to be a season 2? Because she loses her life by the hands of Loki after she kills another god, and she goes to Valhalla and she sees Thor there. So it makes you wonder what's going to happen and even Odin sees what happens, to where he gets a vision from a witch showing him he's no longer going to be worshipped in the future, and that scares him. And also Loki's trying to stop the annihilation of his bloodline. This I want to see season 2 on. We need a season 2. I'm hoping we get a season 2. From everything I read, this actually did better than Rebel Moon. Um, I think it did, obviously, because one of the story, the characters, it made better sense, and at the same time, it was very beautifully. Like I said, I like the animation. I think that showing the side of the Norse mythology from Ragnarok is a very good, interesting way to show the story more. That is a very popular story in throughout the ages, and we finally get to see a new side of this story, and I'm all for it. But if we get to see more of this series, I hope so. I think there is a possibility this is going to be greenlit for a season 2, which again, hopefully so. But overall, guys, what is your thoughts of this? Have you seen this? If you have not seen this, again, I highly do recommend it. It'll be something that you can watch immediately. It's only like less than 30 minutes a piece. It's 8 episodes. You can get through it pretty much in a day if you want. But definitely watch it either by yourself or whatever, because again, some of this does get graphic, whether it be blood or other themes that again you may find uncomfortable with, someone else. But like I said, this is rated for an adult audience. But let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you as always on the next one.